2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the New York Liberty. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Here's Phoebish. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. It's good from long range.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Outside Stewart. Pass to Cloud.
And here's Phoebish.
That comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Natasha Cloud dropping dimes.
Here's Minnesota. It's a 5-point game.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
From outside, off the mark.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Here's McBride. Yep, that goes.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Napheesa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a defensive player of the year. But Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx. Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. And here's Ionescu. 4 on the clock. Here's Jones. That one goes. Count it.
And you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Pass to McBride. No good with the triple. On offense, here the Liberty. 3-point lead. Left side, Stewart. Cloud. Back to Stewart. It's stolen by McBride. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Here's Carlton. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's New York now. Jones outside. Right side, Stewart. 6 to shoot. Over Collier. A nice shot by Stewart.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Kayla McBride draws the double. Elbow shot on the way. And a jumper falls for her.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
To the wing, right side. Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Jones. Left side, Stewart. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Smith outside. Here's Carlton.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
Banked in off the glass.
Making up for a lack of speed with tremendous hustle on that play.
And what a 2024 season it was for the Canadian Bridget Carleton. By far, her best in the W.
Finished top 3 in most improved player voting, tripling her scoring average from the year before. And her shooting is just absolutely elite. Carleton over 44% from deep in 2024. I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And Jones pulls it down.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Lynx trailing. Williams, she's covered by Cloud. Williams can't get it to go.
And terrific defense at the rim, got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you.
She gets it in there.
Just shrugging off the contact. Making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
Stewart inside. Smith is there. Kept alive. Pass to Phoebish. Ionescu outside. Jones outside. Second shot opportunity. Ionescu outside. Jones. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
And stolen by Ionescu. Jones with it. Off target from the baseline. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Liberty. Up
15, the Minnesota Lynx. 8. And your youth squad.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
New York foul.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post
First personal
presence.
foul. First team foul.
Here's Collier. And there's the
Liberty
call
foul.
on Meeson.
Ella Meeson.
That's her first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the Lynx now. They trail by 7. Collier with it. She's picked up by Misaman. Pass to Heidemann. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's
Letitia
Nafisa
Heidemann.
Collier picking up the assist.
Keeps her head up and looks for open teammates. That style of play will keep Collier around for a while.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, this is their
Liberty
first
foul.
championship after
Ella
losing in the
Meeson.
finals 5 times,
Second
including
personal
the year
foul.
before 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
Jonquel Jones with the block.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
Shots good by Johannes.
2 points.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
Pass to Carrington. And the
New
foul
York
called
foul.
on Cloud.
Natasha Cloud.
That is her first foul of the
personal
game.
Foul. Fourth team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Heidemann. Collier outside. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the
Nafisa
three-pointer.
Collier.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to
Timeout
fire.
Liberty.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
When you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it
New York
mirrors
foul.
basketball
Natasha
continuing to
Cloud.
grow on the
Second
international
personal
stage.
foul.
So I'm excited to
15
see the
foul.
best players in the world
At the line
playing
for
right
the
here
away
in the
team.
WNBA.
And the first one falls for her.
The 2024 Most Improved Player was none other than San Diego native Dejanay Carrington.
She's always been an excellent defender. Offensively, though, Carrington took a major step forward, scoring about 13 points per game.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
Pass to Sabali. Snatched away. Puts it up from 12. They get it back. One-on-one fast break. And big shot by Cloud.
Assisted by Jonquel Jones.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. For three, Napheesa Collier drops in the
Napheesa
tray.
Collier.
Because of Collier's ability to space the floor, she gives her team a deeper offensive identity.
And here's Johannes. Jones. Misaman.
Covered by Collier.
Here's Cloud. Good. And it's Emma Misaman who picks up the assist.
Oh, she got the defense that time. What an up and under.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Napheesa Collier on the wing. Inside. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. The Liberty trail. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Jones. For three, Emma Misaman sinks the three-pointer.
A central figure in the team's offensive game plan. Misaman stays hungry and locked in.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Shepard. Heidemann. And yep, it's
Natisha
good.
Heidemann.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Misaman outside. Cloud covered by Carrington. To the inside. Here's Jones. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Collier. Second chance shot. Misaman pulls it in.
Well, you love the tough D, especially inside.
And that's exactly what she gives you, Tim, constantly making her presence felt around the rim.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Back in 2023, Breanna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
Here's Phoebish. To the middle. Here's Jones. Stewart. That one falls.
Well, this is the toughness you get with Breanna Stewart. She refuses to back down from pesky defenders.
The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York, and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship.
Bridget Carlson.
It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series to the Aces.
Now here is Ionescu. And that one good.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Pass to Shepard. McBride.
Yeah, that's too bad because, you know, that's the last player you want to put on the free throw line. You can just book the points every time she steps up to the line.
Well, Kayla McBride is a good free throw shooter. I mean, is there anything she can't do?
And that's good as she hits both shots. New York in the lead. Pass to Johannes. Ionescu. Phoebish.
Carlton defending.
Now here is Ionescu.
Now Phoebish.
Shot clock at 6. And Sabrina Ionescu with the triple.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Courtney
That pass
Williams.
led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Johannes. McBride covering. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Jones. Rebound by the Lynx.
Now here's Carlton.
He has 5.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and got the board.
And we're through the first half of
With the score, your Liberty 34, the Minnesota Lynx 31. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway.
And, you know, Collier has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her. And that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. To the paint. Here's Smith. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. From the top of the key, they get it back. Pass to Phoebish. Takes the 3. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That's her first foul. The Lynx trailing. Now McBride. The shot by Collier, no good. Here's Ionescu, and it's in.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Williams with it, now guarded by Ionescu. Collier outside.
Liberty foul. Leonie Phoebish. First personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
Collier.
And she banks in the layup.
Collier.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Collier gets the bucket.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
New York calls timeout.
One thing a lot of WNBA fans talk about is how sharp the defense is in this league.
And I think that illustrates what a strong team mentality there is across the board. Individual stats really come second. Titles and team accolades, those come first.
And we see it in the passing, too. You're not going to find better assist work than you do in the WNBA.
Here's Phoebish.
Pass to Cloud.
Phoebish.
Here's Stewart. Soft touch off the glass.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
So the Lynx now. It's a 3-point game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brianna Stewart. That's foul number 2 for her. And the Lynx making a change here.
Natisha Heidemann.
13 feet out. Cloud pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And the basket by Ionescu.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. If she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
And she's going to get whistled for the foul. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
I don't see
Substitution
the
for the
reasoning
Lynx.
as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know what she was thinking out there. Just out of touch with the game situation, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Now here's McBride. She has 6. Here's Carrington. Here's Collier. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Just so active on the boards. Collier with the effort points. They're almost bonus points for this team.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Ionescu. Phoebish, covered by Carrington. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Stewart.
Pass to Phoebish.
Back to Stewart. Misamon, left side. Outside for Cloud. Clock is at 3. Off target from outside. Here's McBride. Stolen. And they're on the break. The 10-footer. And it's New York with another. And here are the Lynx now. They trail by 6. They get a hand on it. Out to the wing. Here's Heidemann. Misamon covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Heidemann. Good work defensively by Breanna Stewart. Now here's Cloud. She's tightly guarded. The shot by Ionescu, no good. And here are the Lynx now.
Liberty foul. Natasha Cloud.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. Yeah, former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones. And then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
And she's good on the second.
When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets. And I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
And that one's good. Sabali.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Here's Heidemann. She's covered by Cloud. McBride outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misamon pulls it in. New York leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ionescu gets the bucket.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Here's Minnesota. And here's McBride. 9 points in the game. Connects from 3-point range.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Ionescu outside. Swiped it away. Unable to get that one to go. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth.
Minnesota.
It's the Liberty. They lead by... And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. Misamon. Here's Jones. Good. And it's Emma Misamon who picks up the assist.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Misamon can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
Here's Carlton. 2 points. That one goes in.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Pass to Carlton. Now McBride. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ionescu. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Pass to Heidemann. Puts up the 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. You think a little contact is going to hold Natasha Cloud back? No way. She's dedicated to her drive and finishes.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep three with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the basket by Collier.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Nisaman. Nafisa Collier with the block. And the foul
Liberty
called
foul.
on Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu.
That's her third foul of the
Third
game.
personal foul. First team foul.
And the
Liberty
foul called on Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu.
That's her fourth foul of the
Personal
contest.
foul. Second team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Good chance here for Courtney Williams.
Courtney
And it's
Williams.
Minnesota scoring again. And it's New York's ball. They've led by as much as 10. Count that bucket.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive
New York
touch
foul.
inside.
Sabrina
And a
Ionescu.
foul called on
Fifth
Sabrina
personal
Ionescu.
foul. Third
That'll be
team
foul
foul.
number 5 for her. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Jones. Fibish. Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Hits the three-point bomb.
Wow. Cloud looked almost automatic on the catch and shoot. No hesitation at all. Did you guys see that?
Here's Collier. Score that one for her
Nafisa
8th field
Collier.
goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Jones right side. Just 4 to shoot. Poked loose. Outside for Cloud. From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Lynx. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty.
Liberty ball. In for New York, Brianna Stewart.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Yes, it's good.
Well, they built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
So talented. She can make plays like that in her sleep, guys.
So the Lynx now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Smith. The shot's good.
Alana Smith.
Kayla McBride making the play.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
Jones. Guarded by Jones. McBride misses.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Alana Smith.
She always knows
First
where
personal
her
foul.
teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP on
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43,
New
and
York
100
calls
for the
timeout.
series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
Timeout called the Liberty.
That was your New York Liberty answers.
Out of bounds.
It'll be a turnover.
Liberty ball as
The ball
New
goes
York
to New
keeps
York.
possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
For 3, Kayla McBride gets it to go from downtown.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Cloud. McBride covering. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second
The
call.
ball goes to Minnesota.
Williams with it. Inside. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Assisted by
Ready to step up at any given moment. You just won't see McBride back down in a clutch
Jonquel
situation.
Jones. First
Time
personal
called
foul.
here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Timeout, away team. Let's hear how much you want it, fans. That's so right, we are the best fans in the NBA.
So the Lynx now. They trail by 6.
Leone Fibish. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Both good at the line.
Those were crucial foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
Pass to Fibish. Cloud. Left side, Stewart. For the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Courageous in the clutch. I don't think Stewart is bothered by pressure moments.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, that was your New York Knickers.
Pass to Williams. Lots of room. Rebounded by Fibish. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kayla McBride. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Sabrina Ionescu.
And she can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Time running low here.
Score quickly and then probably foul them.
You just can't waste time here.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And so they foul intentionally.
Kayla McBride. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second.
Fibish. 2 shots.
And she misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time. Courtney Williams for 3. Nails the tray.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. So that was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.